Okay, so I have learned that my 18 times great-grandfather, Thomas de Berkeley, his son, Maurice de Berkeley, married Elizabeth de Spencer. I don't know how these families got together. It seemed like they were enemies, or at least the families were.
Well, we have got a manuscript which I'd like to show you.
Okay. How pretty.
It's a volume recording family trees. So your family line, you can see here. Here's Maurice, Lord Berkeley.
He's married to Elizabeth de Spencer.
So basically, what you said is absolutely right.
Okay.
You've got Roger Mortimer and the Berkeley family on one side, opposed to Edward II. And on the other side, you've got the Despensers, who were Edward II's allies. This is about...
There was some scheming going on.
Yeah, this is about politics. Because, of course, both the Berkeleys and the Despensers had fallen on rather hard times. We're into the reign of Edward III.
Berkeley really want to get some power back.
They really wanted to secure themselves. And one of the ways it secured the Berkeley family, if you look up the line, you'll see...
Hugh de Spencer, who's married to Eleanor.
That marriage was actually arranged by her grandfather.
Her grandfather. Okay.
Yeah, so then you can follow the line.
Oh, so if Joan of Acre was her mother, then her grandfather was... Wait a minute. Edward I, he's my 20th times great-grandfather, the King of England.
Yeah, that's right. An incredibly charismatic and exciting king, you know, one of the best medieval kings to be descended from, if you're going to be lucky enough to be descended from one. He's your direct ancestor.
That's crazy. Wow. This is too much. I gotta call my family.
Yeah, it is brilliant.
My other family.
And we could take it a little bit further back.
What?
Now this manuscript is quite special. This is your family tree through Edward I.
They're really beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
I like the colors.
These are all your own direct ancestors, your family. Your line comes in here, because this character with the large crown is your ancestor, Edward I.
Okay.
So, Courtney, your line comes up here, and you can follow it all the way back up and back to Henry I.
And then who would he be to me?
25th.
25th great-grandfather.
Yeah.
And then we go to 26th, and who's this man?
Well, I don't know if you can read his name.
I've had a hard time reading.
Yeah, it's very hard. This is 500-year-old writing. It's not easy to read.
I can't read that.
It says William. The first line is William, and the second line is Bastard.
William Bastard.
Yeah. And then it says Conqueror.
Of England.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. William the what? William the Conqueror is my 26 times great-grandfather?
Yeah.
Well, you
directly
are
descended
welcome.
from him.
Right? So he's the reason why England is here? You conquered it from France.
Yeah.
Okay. This is pretty intense.
You know, English children, if they learn about one date in history, it's 1066.
I even learned that. Well, thank you so much. This has been fascinating.
It's my pleasure. It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good. After yesterday's discoveries, I actually thought there'd be no reason to learn anything else. And then I come here, and today I found out that my 26 times great-grandfather is William the Conqueror. That was the one thing I learned in school that I remember, 1066. When I first did my interview in Los Angeles, one of the things I said was, I'm sure I'm not related to any royalty, because I would have heard that story at some point. But it turns out I'm really related to royalty. I can't wait to tell my whole family. I think everyone from now on is going to pay a lot more attention in history class. But I think the most surprising thing that I've learned is the fact that my 19 times great-grandfather killed King Edward II. I think that is just, wow, okay. Now that I've learned about my lineage, I understand medieval times so much more than I ever did in school. It's a dramatic story, and it's even more dramatic than you could even imagine.